My dad always played guitar growing up, so we always had him around, and I would play them when I couldn't play them, and then finally learned the 3 Christian music chords,
right.
G, C, and D.
I think I learned Machine Head by Bush and Song 2 by Blur, because those you could play on 1 string. And then it wasn't until like 8th grade that I realized, because I could always do that, because obviously Song 2, you had to know how to do that, you know? And then once I added the pinky, I was like, holy shit. That's sort of how I started. And then from there it was just, you know, I don't know, an idiot's guide to learning guitar. I've just sort of been learning it
Stumbling through life.
Exactly, yeah. This song's called The Mansion. The thing about this song is that it's the same 3 chords the entire time, and it never changes. And that's it. And then the bridge goes like this.
Wait for it.
And we're back. That's it. The way that we wrote Cope was we'd get in a room and I'd be like, and then everybody'd start playing along, and then we would like add
It was like
little
a 10-hour
sections.
process, and then it was in our studio in Atlanta. At the end of the day, we were tracking everything, so we'd find the best take, sometimes blend stuff together, and have the skeleton then overdub demo vocals on it.
Yeah, so we were like recording while we were writing. And so yeah, once we would get a good take, we'd go and listen to it, and then I would go put the vocals on later that day, and then at the end of the day we would have a demo of the song, sort of how it all worked. I always like to try and do something different for each record for how we write it, because I just think it's kind of cool to like experiment and do something different. So this was like, yeah, trap yourself in a room for 12 to 16 hours and see what you get.
Oh my heart is so black. You find it insane to apologize for something like that.
I was never using this pickup here, and so a few years ago we got a guy to mod it and take all this stuff out and take this out, and then when that happened the guitar got like 30% louder, and now it's like totally righteous. It's the only guitar I used on Cope.
Yeah.
He's a graveyard away. He never wanted to stay. I was painted red.
I don't think songs have to be very complicated in order to get the point across. If we were able to build something that, like, you know, lyrically and the melody worked around it, that was kind of our whole idea with Cope, was like, keep it simple, stupid. I think there's a gut feeling for me, for sure. I'm like, oh, that's good, you know. And we're pretty quick to say it's bad too.
I found the guy, found the map. He's going insane. He can't remember my name. He can't remember my name.
Yeah, our band, none of us are really, you know, jazz school kids who can run any scales, so it's always just kind of been finding a way to make what you know sound cool and unique.
Yeah, and feel, you know, like having something that like you can feel and making it your own, you know. That's sort of the coolest thing about playing guitar, is that everyone plays it differently, you know, in some way. So for me it was like, you know, I can kind of like develop my own style.
In the sky. I recall you saying there's no one there but the devil and I am the man to prove the map is wrong. It's never the same. It's undeniable change.
It's about a 10-year plan, not a 2-year plan, you know. And I think most bands have a 2-year plan. They want to do it because of the attributes and like lifestyle of it, but none of that stuff's actually real. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't possibly want to be in a band and make music for a living. It's like a total no-brainer to me. It's a lot of work for sure, but I love writing tunes.
Yeah. You said this morning, my life is awesome.
Yeah. I meant it.
Yeah.